We have to address one more development that could be impacting rice stocks today. India has imposed partial curbs on Basmati rice exports. What could the impact be on some of the rice exporting players? We have Ashwani Kumar Arora, MD and CEO of LT Foods, joining in. Mr. Arora, good morning. Thanks for being with us. Our understanding is that the curb has come in on shipments which, in terms of value, are below $1,200 a ton. Your first thoughts on the curbs, can you give us more details, and does this impact you?
So as far as LT Food is concerned, it doesn't impact us because LT Food export, the aged rice and premium rice and in our own brand. So it will not impact our realization is more than that. But as far as the industry is concerned, where, mostly parboiled rice goes, may impact. So our association is going to in discussion with the government for corrective things.
So you're saying, Mr. Arora, that you generally export the premium category, and the category that's getting impacted is the parboiled rice segment, right?
Yeah, that which goes to the mostly to Iran and other part of the world.
Okay, and you have absolutely no contribution in that space.
No, we don't export to Iran. Yeah.
Okay, so you don't export to Iran, and primarily the export restrictions are to that part of the world. Got that? If you can just tell us overall for the industry, what would the impact be?
So as I said, industry may get impacted because the new crop is coming, and where the fresh crops goes, so we'll have a lower pricing. So we are going to discuss with the association is going to discuss with the government today, and we'll see how.
So, Mr. Arora, just to clarify, you mentioned parboiled rice. That was the talk up until Thursday and Friday. From what we understand, there's a fresh notification also on Basmati rice exports. Can you tell us the average value of shipments, the threshold? There is a curb on export of Basmati rice. That's our understanding. Not just parboil, I repeat, Basmati rice exports, where the value of the shipment is below $1,200 a ton. So can you give us a rough, ballpark average value of the shipments that you do?
So we do on an average, I don't know the exact number, but that's more than average, more than 1,200.
And what's the differential? I'm just trying to understand, what category, because Basmati rice itself will have so many categories, right? Just trying to understand what percentage of Basmati gets impacted, if any at all.
So, as I said, there are two types of export is happening. One is the aged premium rice in the branded play, so that get a better realization, and mostly the white rice. And the parboiled rice, where it goes to Iran and Iraq, and get lesser realization. So the impact will be, I will say, on if India exports 4.5 or 4.6 million tons, the impact may be on the 1.5 and 2 million tons. That's
right, Mr. Arora. But the basic kind of the aim seems to be to restrict exports, right? For sufficiency of rice here in India. That seems to be the broader kind of aim here. So, do you think it's a matter of time before it gets extended to everything?
No, I'm not sure. The aim is to curb Basmati export. The idea is to that, if they will not put any MEP, there may be some non-Basmati export happening under that umbrella.
No, my point is that...
Yes, the idea is very not to curb Basmati export.
Okay, so okay, you're saying that there's no chance that there's going to be curbs there. That's clear. You have it from
that's clear. That's clear.
You have it from interactions with industry interactions with government, etc. That's not the intention.
Yes, yeah.
So, if there is no chance at all of a curb on Basmati exports, what is the discussion that will be taking place with the association today?
So maybe, reducing the MEP.
Reducing the
minimum
MEP. Okay,
export
that.
price. Yeah.
Okay, so that is the main focus area, the agenda of the meeting, to reduce the MEP. Got it. So what kind of, can you tell us what is your own rice exports that you've seen in Q2? What is the exact figure that you've done? And what is the expectation over the next couple of quarters?
Yeah, Q2 will be in line with the Q1. So we will be delivering as per the plan.
So can you give us a number? Because I think it was about 7.3 million or so. Compared to that, what is the expectation for the full year?
7.3 million, I don't know from where this number is coming. But LT will be delivering, around double-digit growth this year.
That's double-digit growth in terms of volumes, or are you talking about revenue? Value. Okay.
Yeah, revenue.
So far in the second quarter, Mr. Arora, how much are global realizations up? Just trying to get a sense of, the buoyancy in the market in terms of pricing.
So in terms of the value growth, we have delivered roughly 18% value growth.
Oh, 18% value growth is what you've delivered, and that's something that you hope to stick to, right, for the rest of the year?
That's what we are expecting.
Okay. And on the margin front, I think you earlier had said that 12-13% EBITDA margins is something that is sustainable despite the higher freight costs. How is the situation on ground now? Is this something that you can hold on to?
We are positive about that.
Okay. All right. We'll leave it at that, Mr. Arora. Thanks a lot for joining us and clarifying all that's been taking place. So the aim is not to curb Basmati exports by the government. And today's discussion is primarily for the minimum export price and the discussion surrounding that. They continue to believe that the export restrictions that have been announced will not impact LT Foods at the moment. It's more for parboiled rice that impacts, geographies like Iran. They do not service those geographies. So no impact there. But in any case, the stock was under pressure, down almost about 6% odd.